Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, secondary schools throughout the state will once again compete for a place in the finals of the Lions Club South Flow National Secondary School Public Speaking Competition. The preliminaries will commence on Tuesday, September 26th from 1 p.m. at the French's House in Kingstown. Schools in Zone 1 are expected to face the judges on the topic. Too many Vincentians view mental illness, drug addiction, and alcoholism as personal failure rather than a medical condition. On Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. at the same location, Zone 2, schools will speak on the topic the practice of tokenism in respect of youth involvement, women's upliftment, and poor people's ennoblement has gotten in the way of meaningful change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On Thursday, schools in Zone 3 will address the topic. Artificial intelligence AI development has brought with it several ethical dilemmas, including a disruptive effect on the structure of the labor market. In this sense, AI can easily be a bridge too far. Friday, September 29th, the final Zone 4 will address the topic. The upsurge in interest in space is fast becoming a preoccupation of the rich and does absolutely nothing to improve human condition on Earth. 6 finalists from the participating schools will be selected to meet at 7 p.m. on the night of Tuesday, October 24th at the Methodist Church Hall in Kingstown. The first 21 houses built under the volcano recovery program are set to be handed over soon. The houses constructed at Orange Hill will be handed over on Tuesday, September 26, 2023. The construction of the houses was made possible through a donation from the Mustique Charitable Trust. The handing over ceremony will be hosted by the Ministry of National Mobilization at 3 p.m. at the site of the new homes. Still on the local scene, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been ranked as the Eastern Caribbean country with the lowest financial literacy. These findings are a result of a financial literacy survey which was conducted by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB, in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU. The assessment was based on financial knowledge such as understanding inflation, time value of money, simple and compound interest, financial behavior, budgeting, borrowing and savings, and attitudes about spending, saving, and planning. Countries were ranked out of 20 points, with SVG scoring 11.7, the lowest of the 8 countries that were assessed. On to news in the region. A partnership between CIBC First Caribbean Barbados branch and the entrepreneurial network TEN10 Habitat will help 45 women to give their business a boost. Under the 10 Sisterhood Accelerator program, these women will be given scholarships at the Business Empowerment Center in Barbados, where they will receive tools to develop their entrepreneurial pursuits through the banking institution's community trust. Founder and executive director Selwyn Cambridge said that this was the perfect opportunity for women who wanted to take their side hustle to the next level. CIBC has offered a $10,000 scholarship program annually for 3 years, where they will cover the fees of the 10 Sisterhood Accelerator program. Prime Minister of St. Lucia Philip Pierre has signed the landmark agreement under the United Nations Convention and Sustainable Use of Marine Biological Diversity of Areas Beyond National Jurisdiction BBNJ agreement. The signing took place in the margins of the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly, the UNGA High Level Week. This agreement is designed to ensure that marine resources in areas beyond the national jurisdiction, commonly called high seas, are preserved against human and natural threats. This agreement provides a framework for fair and equitable receipt of benefits for small island developing states like St. Lucia from the use of marine resources in the high seas, as well as capacity building and transfer of marine technology. Finally, on the international scene, the U.S. state of California is suing two anti abortion organizations for telling patients they could reverse the effects of an abortion pill. Heartbeat International HBI and Real Options Obria claimed a high dose of the hormone progesterone could undo the effects of the mifepristone pill. But the only clinical trial of the process was stopped after patients reported severe bleeding. HBI said it had not yet served the lawsuit. Sorry, that should be HBI said it had not yet been served the lawsuit. California's Attorney General Rob Bonta accused the organizations of violating a law against fraudulent business practices in a complaint filed to Alameda County Superior Court. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WeFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.